Cindy Hval is a freelance columnist and correspondent for the Spokesman Review and author of War Bonds, Love Stories from the Greatest Generation. The view from her porch is usually sunny.
Remember when all offices were supposed to go paperless? Remember that? Well, I'm here to tell you that at least at the doctor's office, there's still multitudes of forms you have to fill out at every visit. I don't mind filling them out for myself or my kids. I've had lots of practice. But recently I took my mom to the oral surgeon, and it took both of us to complete the forms. At least Mom has an excuse. She said her doctor recently told her that her short-term memory is really short. I'll get back to you when I have an excuse for me. Mom tried to help me as I labored over the paperwork. She mentioned that her medications were making her mouth dry. I can't even spit anymore, she said. Did you do a lot of spitting, I asked. You'd be surprised, she said. Back to the forms. I asked for her social security number, and she rattled it off. That's impressive, I said. Well, it could be the number off the model of my new couch, she said. I handed her the clipboard. Here, why don't you take a turn? She ticked off boxes of medical history and then informed me for birth control she was going to write, currently, I'm avoiding men. I wonder if you need a prescription for that. Unfortunately, neither of us could remember her new address. We contemplated writing it's 2 blocks away from her old address. Mom said, it's not the blind leading the blind, it's the dumb leading the dumb. Thankfully, my phone is smarter than both of us, and Google helped us find her new address. It couldn't help us with our height, though. She shrunk quite a bit. We were both stumped. Just write down that I'm shorter than you now, she said. I gave her back the clipboard. A few seconds later, she asked, how do you spell hysteria? Why? Do you suffer from that, too? No, silly, I'm writing about my hysterectomy. I took the clipboard back to the receptionist, and a bearded gentleman who had been sitting nearby approached us. I just want to tell you, you guys made my day, he said. You guys are absolutely adorable. That's us, I said. That's who? Mom asked. No, who's on first, I said, channeling my inner Abbott and Costello. We collapsed in a fit of giggles. While we wait for paperless offices to become a real thing, we're still going to have to contend with intake forms, release forms, and the oh-so-repetitive and tedious medical history forms. We may not be able to escape them entirely, but we can make filling them out fun. At least my mom and I can. And that's the view from my front porch.